My sonic screwdriver tells me that I should do this video on my new to Who experience. Thank you, sonic screwdriver. Sorry if I sound really funny, but I'm kind of sick. If you don't know what new to Who is, it's basically hashtag new to Who that's on Twitter, and you basically talk about your first experience with Doctor Who. And I literally have one man to thank for that. To thank for introducing me into the world of Doctor Who. And his name is Mr. Craig Ferguson. And if you don't know who he is, then I feel sorry for you. I've been watching his show for about, I think it's about 2.5 years that I've been watching his show. And in November 2010, he had a special on his show called Doctor Who Night. And even before that special aired, he's mentioned Doctor Who on his show countless times. He's referenced it a lot. And I didn't really think much of it. I thought it was just this really cool show that he liked. But after I watched this special, and I watched him talk about Doctor Who, about how awesome it is, and watch his interview with Chris Hardwick and Matt Smith, I was like, I'm gonna see what's so awesome about it. I'm gonna see why it's so awesome. I'm gonna see what all the buzz is about. So I found BBC America, because I didn't even know that channel existed, and I found the next taping of Doctor Who, which was about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I recorded it. So the next day, I got home from school, I sat down on the couch, and I watched my very first episode of Doctor Who, which was The Lodger. And even before going into watching this, I knew the very basics of Doctor Who. I knew there's a man called the Doctor. He travels in a police box that can travel through time and space. There's a villain called the Dalek, and the Doctor has a sonic screwdriver. That's literally all I knew. And so I watched this episode called The Lodger, and I think after the recording ended, I pressed stop, and I was like, what the fuck? I have never been that confused in my life. I had no fucking idea what the hell was going on. I just didn't know anything. I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I think the only time I've ever been that confused is when I watched Sherlock for the first time. And if you've ever seen Sherlock, then you'll know what I'm talking about. So I watched this first episode and I was confused out of my mind, but kind of at the same time, I was interested. Because I was like, oh, okay, so there's this really smart guy, Matt Smith, and there's a bad hologram guy, and he's bad, and there's stuff going on. So I was pretty interested in it. And so I think I found the next few recordings of Doctor Who and recorded them and watched them, and it was The Big Bang and the Pandorica Opens. And so I watched those, and I got a little bit better understanding of what was going on, but I was still confused out of my mind. And BBC America was so nice to me. They actually went all the way back to the beginning of 9 of the Ninth Doctor, and I pretty much watched from Rose to the Pandorica Opens, or the Big Bang. Crap, I can't remember which one the last one is. But I pretty much watched them all in order from 9 to 11, and and I think I got hooked, and I loved the show pretty much in the middle of 9, and so I've seen every episode through 9 through 11 now, and I've been watching it for about almost 2 years now, and I'm kind of starting to go back to watch the classic Who's. Like, I see a couple Peter Davidson and Tom Baker's, and I'm trying to watch more, but there's only a few of them on Netflix. And so that's my new to Who experience. Thank you again, Mr. Ferguson. And this is my Doctor Who shirt, and it's awesome. And these are my TARDIS blue nails, although they look kind of purple, but they're dark blue. Right? You can trust me. And so that's it. Bye, guys.